Okay, hi there. I'm just wondering how do you turn this around? Okay, I'm planning to do boxing training now, but first I need to see the chat. And for some reason it shows me vertically. All messages. Okay, it's for the highlights. Anyways. Well, hi there. I'm planning to have a boxing training, as I said. Hi, Alex. You're right at the beginning. Though I will have to turn my head like this because the comments show from the different angle. Yes, I know, I'm not very good with technology. Anyways, but today's work, it will be all classics. I'll do some boxing back, some skipping rope, footwork, and I'll try to have a conversation with you in between. Hi there. So yeah, starting from the wraps. Let me show you how I wrap my wrist since I'm doing it right in the stream. So here, I put it on my thumb and I go from outside of my fist, or the wrist I mean, and then I wrap it around a couple times. From here I come up under my palm and over my palm, and those are quite short ones, so I'm gonna do like a basic wrapping. Hi there, have a nice training, keep punching. Thank you very much. Anyways, so from here, I just go directly under and around my thumb, like this. And from here, I'm going back on the palm, on the top of it, one more time. And then under, and here what I'm gonna do. So I spread my fingers, I put the wrap on my thumb, and then from the thumb, I go on on the next finger. And then I do the same, go back to the thumb, another finger. So I cover all the fingers like this. I keep them spread so it doesn't end up to be too tight. And from here, I go under and fix it in the proper position. So you see. So now from here I go around my wrist, back to the palm, a couple times on my knuckles. Here. And then back on the wrist. And I just finish it there. Yeah, so that's it. You know, all of it is covered. My knuckles are quite secured, same as my wrist. Guys, can you tell me if the picture is proper? So I hope it shows horizontally. Same with the sound. My mic is supposed to work, but just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, chat features, just double checking. All messages, okay. On the last stream, there were quite a lot of chat activity, and at some point it stopped. I just suppose people left, and I ended the stream, and then I found out that there were way more comments. It's just for some reason it stopped showing at my screen. All is good. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm gonna wrap this one faster, or I can repeat the same explanation too. I have plenty of time, so there is no rush with the training. I'm not, as I said, I'm not rushing anywhere, so I can show you more. Thank you. You know, every training is better than no training, I think, so I'll try to have my best one. Okay, same couple times around the wrist, then going up on the palms, on the palm. Up here and then under, and then go under it again and wrap around the thumb. From here, go back on the wrist and then under again, and then from the thumb, from up to from the thumb to next finger, and then another one. Back to the thumb and back to another finger, and all the way through like this, around all the fingers. Here. Hi there. Hello. Hello, Brandon. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. So basically, this is how I end up. It's outside on the side of my pinky, and then I go under, and I wrap around this gap between my thumb and pointing finger. Then I go around my wrist again, up to the knuckles, to secure those two here, a couple times. And then down back to the wrist, and this is where we end wrapping. Okay. We have a water here. Well, let's start. I'm going to start from the warm-up. You know, warm-up is very, very, very important. Let me see if the camera is good. I think it's better a little bit higher. Yeah, okay. So, joint warm-up to make the synovial liquid running in the joints. So, just nicely and slowly, you know, not rushing anywhere, not doing anything extreme. Gradually increasing range of motion. So you can start from here and then make it more intense. Obviously both sides. Okay, then we do elbows. So you can play with it. Both sides, one hand at a time. Like this. Then wrists. Just as long as it's getting warmed up, you're not hurting in this process, it should be fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, now I have a timer. Thank you, baby. It's very important to warm up your waist properly because it's, you know, you will have to do a lot of movements in the boxing training. So if that part is not warmed up properly, that can hurt afterwards. And you see, I'm not doing anything extreme. I don't go too fast. I just do it nice and comfortable because it's called the warm-up for a reason. Now I do basically same, but more moving my hips around. Okay. A little bit off. Let me mute it. Or no. Okay. So sometimes we forget in boxing very important hip joints. And even though we're not using legs for the kicks in the boxing, it is still quite important to warm up that joint as well. Okay. You can balance in the meantime if you want, but again, it's not necessary. Now my knees. So basically just rolling them around to one side, another side, outside, and inside. And let me show you. You might not see my face for a second, but it's all right. So here, very important part, your feet and your toes. Try to warm up it as much as possible. Careful if there are any sort of injuries. Just moderate the pressure. Don't push too hard if it's painful. Because sometimes athletes and people in the sports, they do that. They just neglect their pain. They push through the pain. But when you do warm up, the point of it is to warm yourself up to prevent any sort of unnecessary pain. So yeah, let's do the proper warm up, guys. For you. Hi again. Thank you for watching. Feel free to write anything in the gaps between the training. I'll read your comments and just read your comments and try to respond. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do skipping rope now. I'll set myself 5 minutes. 5 minutes should be enough. Okay. Trying to set up the timer. Okay. Here's my skipping rope. I'm using, this is semi-rubber plastic. It's quite thin and it's not heavy at all. I don't like using heavy skip ropes. But okay, let's start it. Okay, so anyways, in the meantime, this is also the part of the warm-up. So now I'm just, getting activated. My calves are getting warmed up, that's for sure. And I'm not going too fast now, I'm pacing. because I'm planning to skip for 5 minutes. That's not a crazy amount for boxers. We used to do 15 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes, which I consider maybe way too much for the warm-up. But in general, you know, you can do that afterwards. Like we were able to do that for longer amounts of time. So now 5 minutes, but it's still a time. Average people don't skip 5 minutes either. So if you want to learn to do that, you need to learn how to pace. You need to learn how to get comfortable while skipping. You see, I trip, but I don't stop bouncing. And if you notice, I don't jump on both feet. The reason why I can pace is because I push on one leg, another one, and then I can double 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. Pardon. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm changing my point of the balance. That helps me just to let another leg rest while I'm pushing in on the second leg. Okay. As you can see, I can talk to you, meaning that I'm not pushing too hard at all. Okay, we have 2 minutes and a half left. Hey, come on. Good job. Good. Sit. Yeah. Okay, listen to me. 2 minutes left. Whew. Okay. Okay, keep going. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Getting nice and warm. Seconds left. Keep going for the rest of the time. Nice and easy. 30 seconds. Okay. Last 15 seconds left. And 10. Whew. Okay. That was 5 minutes. In the end, I did few double unders. Yeah, that's one thing. I've been working quite a lot when I used to do boxing. When I used to practice boxing more. And it's still there. I'm training on my endurance and stamina now more to build it up back where not even where it was, but even at the better point. But yeah, it's getting there. Sometimes you remember that, you know, those things, oh, he can do it, then what? But a lot of people can do it. So that means most of people don't put work in those kind of things, and you did, so be proud of yourself. Here is my water, and I'm getting out of it. I need to get more. I let my pulse go down now, so I get close to the resting heartbeat. Not exactly there, but you know, close there. What's that? Good job. Thank you. Thank you. That's just the beginning. That basically has been a warm-up, though skipping rope on itself is quite an exercise. So even though I call it a warm-up, but all those movements is an exercise. It's not that easy. But yeah, so I'll rest a little bit. It's a good time if you want to ask me some questions. Just go ahead. I'll be happy to respond. Sweetie, can you get me water, please? Whew. Well, okay. Well, next, what I'll do shadow boxing. So we're just following the classic sequence. I'll do shadow boxing. I'm gonna try to talk to you enough and explain what I'm doing, how I'm doing that, what is the purpose behind it, and then there's gonna be a few rounds on the boxing back, that's for sure. And then we'll see what else is left. I mean, I definitely want to work on the certain combinations, certain movements that I'm trying to put for my body. Hey, thank you. To teach my body it on the as a habit, you know, like on that level, so it becomes a reflex. So when I step on the ring and I do sparrings, those are certain movements that I use to get the points, get the advantage in the fight, etc. You know, because it's nice to just punch the bag, but in reality, if you really want to start sparring and learn how to do that, you have to think about everything you learn as the weapon. It is your weapon, and you need to, you know, you need to choose the weapon first. Yes, you might train and learn different things just to be multi-skilled, but there's going to be some things that just apply better for your physique, for your personality, for your strategy, etc. So, thank you. Okay. Well, there's 3 of you there. Now 2. It's all good. Okay, let's move to the next one. Shadow boxing. I'm gonna change time now. It's gonna be 3 minutes. I'm thinking to do 1 or 2 rounds. I'll do 1 round. 3 minutes. Okay? Okay. So, first of all, I'm moving. You know, I'm not just standing. First of all, because I'm quite lightweight, and I'm supposed to be active and moving, having a good footwork. But in reality, building this endurance in your calves and being able to move like this entire time which is in the amateur boxing, it's 9 minutes total. 3 minutes each round, 3 rounds. It's not that easy, you know? And a lot of people, some people don't commit to it. And that's what differs really good boxers, in my opinion, from not as good as those ones, these ones. Anyways, now I'm just gonna start throwing jab. So I keep my hands up, but also my leg. I move my head. Boom, boom, boom. Jab. Boom, boom. So it's double jab, stomach, head, stomach, head, both head. So I basically just move jab now. And then I can do 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I try to keep my feet quite close, so I don't have very wide stance. I'm trying to keep it close so I can do bum bum, basically just jump into when I do combination, when I press boom, it allows me to just bounce in, and because I keep my feet in a quite narrow distance, it lets me get back, get comfortably on the right punch, you know? So it's like boom, 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 boom. And they're like bam, bam, bam. You know, you like everything else in the boxing, you can rather do just a freestyle, you know, bam, 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 bam. You know, do like this, or specialize and pay attention to a specific drill, a specific combo. So I do 1, 2, and I just grind. Okay, it's time. Oh, hi there, new people. Please engage in the chat. I would appreciate it. So yeah, I'm done with the shadow boxing. And well, let me tell you a little bit more about it. Shadow boxing is a tool to learn the skill without any pressure. You can just stand and just mechanically work through the technique, teach yourself certain nuances. If you drop your hands, for example, when you throw the punch, that's what you can work in front of the mirror, do the shadow boxing, you know, just break it down to different combinations, different drills, different parts of the whole thing, and just practice it. And obviously then you can do freestyle as well. And yeah, there is an opportunity to switch back and forth, and it is a good thing to do. You know, if you just do punching back, obviously you're gonna learn to a certain extent. You're gonna develop the sense of punching, some power. You will learn how to transmit some power into the punching. Okay, thank you. I'm a shorty, but someone claims that I'm even shorter than I am. Anyways, so yeah, do shadow boxing. It is a very strong tool. Hi there, home gym physique. Just to give you a heads up, on mobile phone I need to turn my phone sideways to view landscape. On my TV you are in a portrait mode while recording landscape. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so on your TV, in the portrait mode, I'm in the portrait mode, or we call it landscape. So basically, it shows horizontal into vertical, because I tried to set it up properly, but it didn't work. Oh, Jesus. So what should I do now? Should I just, to make it better, should I just like do this? Is it better like this now? Just please give me the feedback if it's better like this. Oh, I'll wait for a little bit. I'll rest in the meantime. Okay, so that's better on phone, but not the. But I guess, well, it's just gonna be better for some people, and better on TV. Well, okay, then I'll just keep it that way. Thank you for pointing it out, because that's the thing I'm struggling with a little bit. But I'm learning. I'll figure it out. Well, I think it's even better view, so you can see me now full size, which is great. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's just keep it that way. Vertical. I'm not that short. Just for the record, I'm 150, no, not 50. I'm 161 or 160 in centimeters, which is 5.2 feet, something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, everything's fine now. Okay, thank you again. Well, let's move to the next thing, which is boxing bag. I'm just gonna get working there. Let me set it up properly. Home gym physique. Do you have a home gym? Tell us more. Well, okay. Now I'm gonna do 3 minutes, and well, let's start from the 3 rounds, the classic, and if something, I'll do some adjustments. Oh, good for you. Where are you from? Where is the gym located? You have an opportunity to share with us a little bit and advertise it. Well, that's fair enough. I'm okay with both. I work with people. I'm a personal trainer. I work online, and I work with people who are also not fans of commercial gyms. So I guess you're not alone. Scotland. Wow, cool. Hi, Scotland. Just want to point out, all Scottish people I met while traveling were great people. So I don't know, maybe, I guess that is something good. So it's a compliment to you. Shout out to Scotland. But okay, well, I'm gonna start working. The first round gonna be mostly jab, left hook. So working with the front hand, and then I'm gonna add right cross. Okay, let's get there. 40 seconds. Whew. Getting tired. Pushed myself a little bit way too much on the first round. Just got overexcited. Whew. According to the plan, I would rest for 1 minute, but I'm gonna rest longer because this is my capacity right now, which gives me a chance to engage more with the chat. So if you have any questions, you're free to ask. Water indeed tastes completely differently when you're physically exercising and basically exhausted. It's so delicious. That's why people who train a lot, if you ask them which is their favorite drink, they would answer most of the times that it's water, because water it tastes different when you are training. That's for sure. Absolutely, it doesn't have to be boxing questions. Just go ahead, please. And tell me your name as well. What is your occupation? My occupation, the way I make my living is personal trainings and working with people personally, training them, helping them to optimize their lifestyle, including sleep, diet, a certain healthy habits, exercising, etc. That's what I do. And regarding boxing, well, I used to be in the junior national team many years ago, around 7 years ago. Not for very long, but it was a great experience. I indeed have been sparring quite a lot. And now I have a YouTube channel. I just try to promote this kind of lifestyle. And yeah, I mean, I'm training harder now in boxing. I also train sprinting, but lately I didn't have much opportunity to do proper sprint trainings. But in general, I try to build myself up physically. So potentially maybe I could step back on the ring. Good morning, Mr. Samurai. Hi, Chris. Jan, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm also sweaty and tired now, but it's all right. Okay, I'll rest for a little bit more. And my timer is gone because someone picked their phone back, but it's okay. This round's gonna be about heavier punches, just the shorter series and the combos, but with more impact. Hi Rob, nice to meet you. Have you found your channel growing with all your included interests? Well, my channel has definitely grown way more than I expected when I was starting it. Actually, Chris forced me to do it because I was quite insecure about the outcome. But yeah, it is a community, you know. 1,300 people might not be very big for the social media standards, but if we think that those are real people, that is quite a lot. And it's gradually adding up. I really prefer to keep doing what I'm doing and build up gradually with the certain type of auditory consisting like-minded people than just, you know, quick hype and popularity and all of that stuff. Hi Ahmed, hope you're doing well. Okay, well, last sip and I'm gonna get back on the boxing bag. Not USA, it's Georgia, but the country. It is post-Soviet country. It is bordering with Russia. And it is in the Caucasus region. Guys, if you know UFC, Merab Dvalishvili and Ilya Topuria, they are from Georgia. So you can check it out. This one thing seems to grow quicker and produce more engagement. Spread by the way. Yeah, I guess if you take your niche, it works. I kind of have a niche. Okay, here. Now I'm pretty again. It's impossible. I'm sweating, and that's my husband, by the way. He loves when my hair is down, but you know, you can see me now. So, but anyways, yeah, I think you're right about the niche, and even I don't think I have niche, but yeah, it is oriented generally around boxing and sprinting and some certain sort of lifestyle and just promoting that. So I guess it is a niche. This round use only jab. Well, I already did jab work. I use quite a lot of jabs, even if I don't have a task to do jab, because jab is important. But now I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier punches and explosive ones. Who do you think gonna win, Ilya or Charles? That's the question. That's the question. It's actually funny. I love both. Well, Ilya, because he's Georgian, he might be a cocky attitude, and I'll be honest, I will stop respecting him if he starts losing, you know, because it's going to be down to the McGregor type of path. But so far, I mean, whoever it is, like or dislike, when someone says that they're going to knock out Holloway on the 4th round and they execute that to the guy who never been even knocked down in like ever, that deserves some respect. And Charles is a legend. Even Topuria like Charles, he's like, he respects him a lot, as he says. So it's no, exactly, because Charles isn't like, he's an amazing human being. He never engages in the trash talk and shit like that. So from one side you have this legend who is, yes, he has 10 losses, but he has the most submissions and the like total, you know, finishing the fights before the anonymous decisions. He has the biggest record on it, and yeah, the guy's a legend, right? And you cannot underestimate him. But from the other hand, you have this young, cocky guy. Though he says some things that sounds like bullshit, and then he does that. He knocks out Volkanovski, knocks out Holloway. He's at the prime, right? We never know what would happen when Volk and Holloway were in their prime, but you know what I mean. So the guy is definitely at the top. So it's going to be an amazing fight. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to enjoy the fight. If of course Ilya does not knock out Charles, I honestly hope not. I honestly wish that it's going to be like a full scale fight. Hello from Colorado. Oh, hi Justin. How are you doing? So let your viewers know when you are going to be live. That will get you more views. Okay, thank you for the pointer. You mean the location of the area where I'm at, or a specific place like this gym now? Please clarify that. Have a great day, Bob. Enjoy yourself. And good morning. Timing. You mean timing? So location and timing. Anyways, I'll consider that, but now I have to keep training, okay? So thanks to you guys, I rested more than enough. I'll go for the next round. Okay, here's the heavy bag. Okay. Okay, so now I will pace it down a little bit, you know, and just focus on the accurate, good punches and combos. Okay? Actually, let me just do it this way. I think that should be better. Okay.
That mountain.
Oh, okay.
You can just keep streaming.
Yeah, in 10 minutes the gym is closing. So So okay, now if you noticed, I wasn't moving too much, and I was focusing on the explosiveness, basically trying to relax in between and just boom, boom, boom. Use my power through velocity. That's what I'm trying to build up now. They look big, but they are 12 ounces. I'll show you. Let me find where it is here. So yeah, you might see it vice versa, but it's 12 ounces. And I would use 10 on my fists. It's just, we're traveling and both of us ended up to wear 12 quite comfortably. So instead of getting a couple pairs of gloves and move a lot with it, because we're traveling quite light, and I have some gloves back at home as well. So yeah, right now it works. Oh, you were talking about scheduling live stream, but that's the thing. I did, though I did a few hours before. That might not be enough time. Both times, the previous stream and this stream, I set up I scheduled it. And I scheduled it a few hours before the actual time. But would you advise how long should I take before to set up the schedule? So how long I should give the time so people can engage, they can see and be ready for it. Okay, 12 hours. Well, thank you. Please tell me your name. I remember you from comments. You were asking me if I'm from US. Georgia country, not state. What's your name? I know, a few minutes. Like. Whew. Yeah, sure. Okay, baby. Here. Yeah, apparently they're closing up a little bit earlier, I guess. Yeah, a little bit earlier than usually. They finish at 10, no? Or at 9? Oh, okay. Oh, I got confused then. Hi. Harriet Sammy. Hi. Well, I guess I have to finish it a little bit earlier today. I was supposed to do one more round, but they're wrapping up now. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have more time for the conversation, and we can talk. So for now, let me just wrap up the stuff, and before leaving, I'll do the pull up on the rings. Did I get your name? You're Tripto from India. Oh, nice to meet you, Tripto. Yes, I got your name now. I've been in India. We traveled there a year ago, and we spent 1 month in a few different cities. And it was a great experience. Whew. Okay, well, now let's do this. So yeah, this is the gym where I'm training at. It's called Sports Unite Nha Trang. It is in Vietnam, and it's quite a Thailand style gym, quite a bit. There is a second floor as well. And yeah, so yeah, really I've been in India, and as I said, it was a nice experience. I was so let me remember. We started from Mumbai, and then we went to Goa, and Amritsar, Haridwar, Rishikesh, and Delhi. So we basically went more west and then a little bit of north. High tower laser. Have you tried out any martial arts before? Well, I tried out many martial arts like throughout the years now. I started around when I was a teenager, 14, 15 years old. I started from Goju-ryu karate from Okinawa. The style comes from Okinawa, and then I was just so inspired by Ronda Rousey at the time. Well, though now she's not my favorite female fighter, but at that time she was seemed to be very impressive to me, and I really wanted to just fight. Not specifically in UFC maybe, but I wanted more of a combat sport. So that's how I ended up in boxing. And boxing, I did compete in boxing. I won nationals. I did some open ring sparrings. I did training with the national team, but unfortunately I didn't go much further than that. And then I stopped for years. But at the same time, I always kept training. And while I was doing boxing, I also, I ended up meeting a lot of different people from kickboxing, MMA, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and they would just invite us to come over, train with them, and we would just share experience and learn things from each other and teach each other things. And this is how I trained. This is how I learned how to do a little bit of kickboxing, just on the light sparring level, and wrestling and BJJ. But boxing has been my primary foundation. How many hours do you practice in a day? I don't do long trainings. I mean, unless sometimes I might spend a day in the gym, but it's not like training all this time. It's more about having a session, then rest, go eat, then come back, do another session. Sometimes I just do things like footwork, skipping rope, work in front of the mirror as a separate thing, just to focus on the certain aspects of the work and, just be smarter about it. You know what I mean? Because punching and sparring and just do all these things is essentially, yes, you have to get there, but you can do way lighter work way more often, and it actually can contribute significantly in your overall improvement. So yeah, sometimes it's multiple hours a day, but not in the understanding of the old school understanding. You know what I mean? Can I make some lifestyle vlogs? You mean how I woke up, this is what I did and that's what I did, like the voiceover on the video? If you're asking, I should try. I definitely should. Just give me a second. I'll do the rings. My husband is teaching the guy who works here how to learn to do pull-ups, and he was just pointing at me because I'm the best product. He taught me this method called grease the groove, and it really improved my general and relative strength, as you can see. Thank you very much, Hightower Laser. You have a nice day as well. Enjoy yourself, and yeah, talk later. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit more often than I did before, considering that I didn't do it at all before. So, but yeah, so just a couple words about the thing. I did it now, 3 reps. I can do more if I push myself, but this is around 60% of my max of strict pull-ups. And now I'm gonna, I have to rest at least 30 minutes. I should not do too much, if you know what I mean. There is no point of going back in the 5 minutes and do the same. 28, you mean my age? Well, I'm a little bit younger, I'm 25. Well, since they are talking, I'm just gonna do a little bit of rolling here. What's that? H. No, it's 25. I'm 25 years old. This is my favorite part of training, relaxing. You know, when you do resistance training, when you do explosive type of training, things like massage, stretching, myofascial release is very, very important for the reset, both psychological and physical, because your neural system also has to reset. It's very important. So yeah, recovery. Don't forget, don't neglect recovery. A good sleep. All of that is priceless. Ooh. Well, feel free to ask more questions. I'm just rolling out my sciatic nerve. I'll see this one in a second. Which languages do I speak? A good question, let me count. I'm joking. Just 3. It's just 3 languages. Georgian, Russian, and English. These are the languages I speak. I like languages in general. I wish to learn more. I want to learn Norwegian because my husband is Norwegian, and I want to learn, you know, Spanish, I think, because I already know English, and Spanish is a closer group than any other language. That would be nice. But you know, it all takes time and commitment and consistency. Portuguese. I heard that Portuguese is quite hard, and depends which Portuguese. There are 2 types. There's Brazilian Portuguese and Portuguese. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hi, by the way. But yeah, anyways. Languages are good. The more languages you know, the better it is, I guess. It's one of the good brain exercises as well. I always been told that it's rather a math or languages, and I'm not very good at math, so languages work for me. That's great. Good for you. What is the channel about? What are you doing there? Is it your channel? Are you teaching something, doing something there, or it is more like those ghost channels where you just create some sort of content and upload it? Podcasting channel. Well, that's cool. That's impressive. And is it? Yeah, your channel. Yeah, good for you. So, what kind of podcasts are you doing, guys? I'm sweating. Name, Triptopel. I will look into it.
You want to take your viewers on an excursion?
Well, sure. Should we go on an excursion? Why not? Let me just fix up my hair. Hi, world citizen. I am 25 years old. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you got the pose. Thank you, babe.
Bye, Grace.
Okay.
Take care. Have a
Hey,
good one.
bye.
Bye, Vienna.
Bye. Okay, so I guess it is excursion. You wanna go home or you wanna?
You want to read some?
No, we could.
Put me down on your Facebook.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I responded to that one. I'm 25 years old. So yeah, this is the gym, the second floor. Dark now, but I'm guessing we would go now out, maybe eating.
Okay, ready?
Let's try. If it doesn't shut down because of the internet. Okay, bye bye.
Good job, guys. Have a good one.
Okay. Sweetie, you got all the microphones and stuff, yeah?
I don't know. It's in the back and stuff on the magazine.
I guess so, yeah. Let me double check. Oh, babe, I'm not sure. Thank you. I'm trying to be. Beckmanroad. How old are you? 25. 25 years old. I was born. I'm 2,000 years younger than Jesus himself. I was born at 2000. Yeah, it's not here. I'm sorry to bothering you. Just to make sure that we have mics. Okay, great. Actually, give it to me, so I'll have it with me. Thank you. Nichanchi, I don't know what that means. Okay. Yes, I'm in Vietnam, so this is one of the Vietnamese streets. So yeah, I just decided to show you a little bit around since the gym closed up a little bit earlier. So look at this.
Here, you want to try this?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. So let me just show them. Look at this. So a lot of Vietnamese. Oh, it's Uzbek. Well, I don't speak Uzbek, but it would be nice if you translate it. I don't know if you want to try. Let's just let's go further from the music a little bit. Is it loud now? How does it sound for you guys? Uzbekistan. Hi to Uzbekistan. That's great. It's quite loud, baby.
Umed is from Uzbekistan.
Umed? Oh yeah, we have a friend. He just recently started working in the Chance Sports Unite where I'm training now.
Shout out to Umed. Anybody who needs a good coach here, he's the best.
Yeah, exactly. You hungry? Eat in front of the fan? Okay.
Wherever you want. Cheers made for you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a tiny chairs. It's definitely country perfect for me.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Do you have English menu?
No, you can tell me what food you want
So-
for you.
Okay,
I
thank
want
you.
something with a lot of meat.
Beef?
Height.
No, it's not the
I'm 161 centimeters. Sorry.
own beef.
Okay. Well, I'm actually not very hungry, so I'm just wondering, do you have coconut, fresh coconut?
Coconut.
No. Okay, maybe just water or something. Yeah, I'm usually not that hungry after trainings.
I have winter melon. Water is okay.
Well, yeah, watermelon. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, weirdly enough, I'm not that hungry after training.
Or you just finished training. Sometimes it takes.
Yeah,
a while.
sometimes it's basically normal.
It's good not
Okay.
sugar.
And can we also have water? Water too.
Water.
Yeah.
No, water.
Yeah, this one and water.
Get me one of those too, please.
You want ice?
In feet.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Can
please.
I also get one of those? Yeah. Yeah, and ice. Please.
So they don't have coconut, which I usually like to order, but this is Wonder Farm, some sort of melon thing. I don't know. Looks interesting. I don't understand Uzbeki,
can I just
so
get,
you should translate it to me.
Fried beef and french fry.
Yeah, but can I get rice instead of french fries, please?
Yes. Okay, reconnected. Anyways, in the feet, yeah, it's 5. I was about to say it's 5.2, 5 feet 2 inches. That's what it is. Yeah, my internet, my data is not very well, working very well, so I'm gonna try to connect to whatever.
It's not bad.
Just take it. Yeah. Yeah, this is not my thing. Sorry. Do you have... Okay, back to the live. Ronnie Bart said hi. Hi. Hi, Ronnie. Well, anyways, guys, the live was about boxing training, which I already did. I'm done with training, and now we just decided to come out and have something. I'm not very hungry, so I'm just gonna have water. Cold water tastes even better.
Seen all this?
My channel. Yeah. Said hi. Yeah. Yeah, it's working now. Maybe sometimes it's because of the connection, it needs time to update. I guess that is the thing. But yeah, basically, okay. How long have you lived in Vietnam? First of all, hi. I'm living here since November 2024. So it's already 7 months. Particularly in the Chiang. So that's the relatively smaller city in Vietnam. Also cheaper, but very beautiful and very nice. Wi-Fi. I just connected to a local Wi-Fi. But anyways, guys, what are you up to? What are you doing? I'm a little bit, how to say that feeling after training when you're just a little bit sleepy and just chilling. So yeah, you can just ask some questions if you want, and I'll respond. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be here and drink my water. Good. You were editing. What were you editing?
I think he has his own channel. He's mentioned that.
Yeah. Tripto. Remember your name. He mentioned that. Yeah, he has a channel. I will check it out. Oh, that's great. As I said, after I finish, I'll please write down the name again. It was Triptopal, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, Triptopal. Then I remember it. Cheers. Yeah, gotcha. How long have you been doing YouTube? Making videos, having a channel? Tell us more about it. Almost 4 years. Yeah, that's a long time. You committed quite a lot. And how long did it take to get to, well, let's say 10,000 followers? And please clarify if your channel is in English or Hindu, like Indian language, or the major one. Okay, cool. That means you are just going worldwide as well. Hi, Ronnie Bart. Well, since there is it's a little bit quiet now, let me just tell you a little bit of my favorite things in Vietnam. First thing is that loud music. It's great, such a vibe. And you know, they usually don't do that in the later periods, but there is like the evening time when everyone stops working and they can spend time with their families and friends and go out eating, go do that at home, sing karaoke, etc. And they just take to its fullest. You know, they really engage into it. Every time I pass this kind of places where there are a lot of Vietnamese, all the tables are full, so much food, and they're eating with such a pleasure, you know, they're so engaged. It just makes you want to join them, you know. And they really, I have a feeling they really live their life to with the balance, you know. They just get up very early morning, and usually they get up even earlier than their work, and they exercise, because that's what I've been witnessing when I used to walk on the beach in the mornings, and they would then they go working, and all the scooters just hustling all around the city all day, and then at a certain time they stop working, like a lot of them at least, and then you see people just spending time and chilling and you know, enjoying their food, enjoying their company, their families and friends. I think it's a good balance. You don't exactly remember. That's okay. But yeah, that was one of my favorite things. Another favorite thing is, at least what I witnessed, most of the time Vietnamese people are really nice and helpful. There were situations, for example, I didn't have cash on me to buy the water, and I couldn't pay with card, and I didn't have cash, and I was like, oh, okay, I can pay. And I was just walking out, and this lady just runs after me and gives me this cold bottle of water, and just asks me to take it, you know, because it was very hot, and I wasn't that desperate. I was close to my home, but still, you know, it was a very kind gesture, and I witnessed that many times in Vietnam. So I assume that they're just, in generally, they're very helpful people. Enjoy the process of video making. That's the main thing. You mean you wish me to enjoy, or you're enjoying it? Because if you're enjoying it, it is great. To do it on a high level, obviously it takes time and commitment, and good for you if you're ready to do that. Yeah, I kind of enjoy it. It just time-wise, I do some other stuff too, and for me, it's more about daily content, more simplistic, nothing extremely hard to edit. Though I have a couple of videos on my channel where I edited like travel, like the whole day, sort of a vlog video. And maybe I'll do that in the future when I have a little bit more time, and I'm specifically at some cool places that are worth to be shown, but right now I'm just enjoying what I'm doing, and it's going all right. Yeah, it's as I said, it's all right. I mean, my channel is bigger than I expected it to be at this point, and yeah, sometimes it happens. You might commit quite a lot in like whole day for this one video, and it doesn't have that many views, but then you put some other, just a, you know, easy cut video, and that gets the most views. That's, as I said, that's why I'm taking it easier now. I really want to get to the next level where I start interviewing other people in the field, like fighters and coaches and just interesting people. I might do that in the near future. Thank you. I might do that in the near future, but at the moment, nothing's planned yet. But as you see, I started streaming and having a first-hand communication with you, and that is a big step for me. Hi, the black crowd. Where are you from? Pro. I have braces. Oh. It's just. Anyways. I'm from Georgia, not the state, country. Your videos are helping a lot of people. Thank you very much for these words. Honestly, that is the most important. To me, these words are way more motivational than the views itself. Because if my videos help even one person to feel better, do something better, or learn something from it, I'm glad to do it. Making content and getting viewers is just like boxing. Consistency is key. That is very true. I agree 100%. What is your... I think I have 165 videos, some sort of, like
that's
around
11
that.
months.
That's 11 months, yeah, that's true.
So that's 15 videos a month on average.
Yeah, something like that. It's not every day, but it's quite consistent. Black Crow, what is your name and where are you from? Introduce yourself if you're willing to. I have some little Vietnamese bowl and some rice and some, is it beef? And some beef and Bulgarian pepper. Yeah, and tomato. Is it good? You have to apologize me. I have to take off my bands. Okay, let's try it. My name is Costa and I'm from Fiji. Wow! Hi Fiji. Hi Costa, nice to meet you. It's actually quite interesting. Georgians, it's quite a common name in Georgia. Costa is short for Constantine. So yeah, Constantine is not very rare name in Georgia.
Ask about Fiji. Fiji sounds cool.
Yeah, exactly. Just tell us more about Fiji. I never been there. I wish to visit it one day. So tell us more about Fiji and where you're from, etc. You've got a habit that practice every day. That's good for you. Fiji water. Is the sort of thing, is it like a product in India? Fiji water.
It's super luxury water. They sell all over the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Fiji water. Okay. Well, I wasn't aware of that. So it's very luxury.
I don't think.
Even more luxury than Norwegian water?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, just, yeah, I want to know more about it. Okay, so your name is Costantino and that would be Constantine in English. Okay, so I guess it's, some names are international. Imagine looking good and did not get views. Well, it's okay. I mean, it depends what you said. There definitely someone is watching. Those, at this point, there's 6 people, and those are real people, and they're real people talking in the comments. Now, I'm all excited about hearing more about Fiji, for example. So it's all good.
But think about it like this: if you have 600 views in a video, it means that you're talking. If you were talking to that many people in real life, if they're in a hall, all there to see you, you would be amazed that 600 people bothered showing up.
That's why what I'm saying exactly. Even like followers too. It's like 1,300 followers, 600 people. It's a big amount. It might not be considered big for social media, but as I said, I rather prefer to do it at a slower pace, but do it in a quality way. I believe that it's a certain content has their own followers, and I believe that there are certain qualities of followers too. You know, there is as I said, there is cheaper quality of content that I guess everyone is following, or everyone just sees it, or just doom scrolls. And there are some more niche contents and some more valuable conversations and informative content where the followers are also the same. They're looking for that information, they're willing to share their experience, and it is more of the sense, it gives the sense of the community. So yeah, I'm more about that. Fiji water is from Fiji. Yeah, that's the fact, I guess. All the best. All the best to you too. How the weather in Georgia? It is warm. It is hot actually already. So Georgia is one of the countries that actually has all 4 seasons. Like you can feel the differences from the season to season. So right now it is summer, so it means it's hot. Sorry, if it hurts you, you take it positive. No, it's all right. You're good. Where are you from? I'm from Georgia, country. It is post-Soviet country. In the Caucasus, in the Caucasus region, I think there was a crash. Anyways, it's in the Caucasus region. UFC, Ilya Topuria, Merab Dalishvili, they're Georgians, so I think that's the easiest way to check. Make sure you follow the community guideline on YouTube. 2 of my channels got terminated. Well, I'll look more into it, but if there is certain advice you can give me here in the chat, just go ahead. You will probably need moderators in future for your channel. Oh, that's absolutely true. I guess if this channel becomes big enough for whatever reason, of course I'm gonna need a team, and I'm gonna need the moderators and everything. If you lose one channel, you cannot have any other channel. You mean on the same account? Or what do you mean exactly? And what is the reason you would lose the channel? Except doing something harmful, or something, and selling something, some illegal substances or stuff like that. Having 4 seasons must be nice. I have never seen snow. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's true. In Georgia, you can see snow, especially if you go to the north. There is even nice skiing resorts and beautiful mountains. So it's definitely worth to check it out at some point. Growing on YouTube is easy, but you have to deal with creeps, especially in life. Well, I agree. But honestly, so far, it hasn't been a problem. So
He also has big security guard.
My big security guard says that I also have a big security guard. So we'll figure it out if something. I wish somebody told me this before. Yes, I understand, and I appreciate you telling me and warning me about those things. I will mod for ya if you want in the future. What does it mean?
He's saying that he can moderate your streams and stuff for you.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to my my manager, who is my bodyguard at the same time. A lot of things on the background here. My husband is getting involved and helping me, so yeah, why not? We'll consider that. Have you tried other streaming platforms like Twitch or Kick? I actually started we got the idea basically to start it on Twitch and Kick. I'm not doing multi-streaming yet because we just did not find the multi-streaming platforms and apps usually have a paid multi-streaming feature. At least the ones I checked, and we're not sure which one we want to try yet, and even if we want it or not yet at all. So I stream at Twitch. I try to do multi-streaming from Streamster on Twitch and Kick because it can do it for free on the two channels at the same time, but I couldn't activate chat features, so there was no point to do it this way. But right now,
I'm pretty sure some of these guys will know how to figure that out.
yeah,
We're a little bit digitally
exactly. If you have some sort of solutions and stuff, on my YouTube there is the Instagram link, and you can always contact me on Instagram if there's some professional offer or anything, any sort of thing like that. Right now, streaming is just experiencing it, you know what I mean? Just learning gradually. I saw the recent lives of many, but the comments are bad. Well, as you said, there are many creeps in the YouTube, but I don't take things personally, and when I say that, I mean that. In the worst case, if someone tells me something nasty and bad, so what is it? What is the conclusion? It's someone's having a time to spread some negativity because they are angry. Yeah, they're not very happy with their lives, and honestly, I had conversations with that kind of people, and I like to be a little bit kinder to them because maybe no one ever been kind to them, and I actually ask, what's wrong with you? If you want to share something, just go ahead, especially when it's an anonymous account and stuff, because it doesn't bother me. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with what I'm creating. Can I upload the videos on Twitch? Well, I know I can do streaming, and it says for 14 days, I think, and I can do clips of my videos, but I never tried it yet. Hello, Santo. In your country, is there racist to black people? Maybe to a certain extent, but not in the way of chasing someone and beating them or killing them or harassing them or something like that. No, it's just, I think there are not that many black people in Georgia, and Georgia is, how to say that, some of the people, for example, never seen black people. In the capital, Tbilisi, that might not be a thing, especially in the central areas, the old center, and some of the luxury areas, where a lot of international communities and people are quite developed and modern. But in many other places, imagine people never seen a black person or even Asian person or someone else, and they're like, I guess they might be a little bit racist unintentionally. But I wouldn't say that Georgia doesn't have a history of occupying someone else, really being an empire or something, or colonizing someone. We actually always fought for our own survival. So I don't think Georgians had that ingrained in their mentality at all. David Lindis Gillian. Do you think about Crawford versus Canelo? Greetings from Barcelona. Hi. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I have not followed. I like Canelo. I haven't followed much of the Crawford at the moment. You know, I'm lately haven't been updated. What is his shape? What is his preparation? So, when is the fight planned? So tell us, please, David. With my top 3 favorite boxers, like overall. Well, I would say first place is Tyson, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., and Muhammad Ali. Just in general, like those are very basic responses. There are many great boxers I like. I like Ukrainian boxers, modern ones like Lomachenko, Usyk. I like, better Bivol. I like both of them for different reasons. And female boxers, I think Katie Taylor is great, and there's another lady boxer. They actually had a match recently that was one of the great fights. On the general scale, I just forgot her name. Sorry, I sometimes there's some boxers I might not know, or I might not remember their names. So just feel free to share your favorite boxers and share, your insights in the boxing world. And I always like to look into it and refresh my mind and my memory and learn some new things. Yeah, Roy Jones in the top 3 as well. No, they were phenomenal. And Ali, some people place Ali on the first place. I think he was revolutionary too for his era. But as the boxing style, the explosivity, the control, the intensity. I mean, yeah, for me, Tyson is the first. The peekaboo style, something, Castamato, something that he created, and he practiced on some other boxers before, but Tyson became a perfect product of it when genetics and the system gets aligned together. So yeah, being a beast, created a beast. Kartik Sarin. Do you like beaches or mountains? I guess both. Right now, I'm in an area where it's a little bit mountains around. Though I have not hiked this area yet, unfortunately, but there is beach right down here, and I'm enjoying morning walks, and it's nice. Both are nice. But back in Georgia, for example, definitely mountains. We have the coast on the Black Sea as well, but I prefer mountains way more. I tourist a lot in your country, of course. Yeah, I mean, it depends from which country you are. Passport-wise, I mean, there might be certain regulations for certain countries, but in general, Georgia is quite open for tourists and even for living. Muzamil Latif. Hi. You spar. Currently I don't. I used to spar. I know I have the experience of sparring. I know how to spar. I feel comfortable. Like not currently, but when I used to do it a lot. I love sparring, and I used to love it. But right now I'm rebuilding myself back to. I'm preparing myself to step on the ring again and get back to sparring and get more comfortable at it. Get even more comfortable at it. Because this is something you actually have to build up methodically. Like if I just start sparring now with someone who is a European champion, and she will, she's way better physically, she has better stamina, she has better experience, and she just beats me up, there is no point. I mean, not necessarily for me, but I'm just saying that for people, that's not the way how you would want to get back on the ring. But you would do that gradually. You would test different levels, and you would get used to it and build your level gradually up. And at some point, you would face someone stronger than you, and So I would do it here. It just happened that there are not many female boxers at all, meaning that they're not at all here. At least I haven't found any. But when I go back to Georgia in the end of September, I'm definitely going to reconnect with that community, and I'm going to start looking for the sparrings, both with men and women. With men, it's just more like a technical sparrings, because let's be honest, the male boxing is way ahead. Female boxing is developing, and it's also way ahead of it used to be before, but it always gives you a better advantage if, as the female boxer, you train with the male boxers in a specific manner. Why did I leave Georgia for Vietnam? We just decided to travel. It's nothing specific. I didn't escape my country or something. As I said, I'm going to be back. We just like it here in Vietnam, or we just decided to stay here part-time of this year. Rebuilding. Yeah, I get it. Been there, done that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Even the tolerance to getting hit in your face, it's all of those things. You just need to get back to it, and that is happening gradually. For example, we have a friend here who is an MMA fighter, never been knocked out. He's a tough fighter. He's a great coach, and he's from Uzbekistan. But he's quite, there are certain things he has quite a modern opinions about. For example, he never spars. He never spars heavily before the competition. He does technical work, he does but he also trains the way he always trains, like he's ready to fight. Whether he does pad work, back.
Really should save your
So basically, he's doing two things. He's just taking care of his health, basically, because the less you get hit hard in your head, the better for the long-term health. And second thing he does, he actually learns how to get hungry for a fight. So like a dog on the leash. So it was a very interesting approach, and I quite agree with him. So yeah, I'm gonna fix my posture. I hate sparring. As I said, it's like hate running. You hate running because you're running too fast. You're holding way too high pace. Same with sparring. Start slower. Actually start getting comfortable in it and gradually increase the pace. And that's why you need a good coach and good sparring partners that follow the task, that are not just getting out of control when they're given one task and they're.
John Jones said it, where if somebody hits him harder in sparring, he just never spars with them again.
Well, yeah, even Chris saying, even John Jones said that. Well, because of his retirement, you might say that he's a duck, but John Jones, don't underestimate the person who been champion for that long and had a great. If we'll be honest, he won most of his fights. Even the ones that were close, they never been that close to, make him lose his title, right? So he's a great fighter, and he said the same thing at some point, that hard sparring is just no point. Kartik, I love your red hair. Thank you very much. Do I play chess? Not really. I learned how to do basic basic moves, and I just played a little bit online just to learn basically those basic moves. But that's it. That's my level of chess. Yeah, train like you be fighting. Me back works like that too. Gas out for good. Well, yeah, it's gassing out. Depends what you do. You know, if you do like a full-on just pushing through, building your mentality. When you're tired, you're still pushing. Great, but that shouldn't be all the time. You shouldn't do that all the time. Most of your work should be lighter. Most of your work should be smarter. What kind of style is jiu-jitsu? Well, if you there are two jiu-jitsu. There's Japanese and Brazilian. I'm not very familiar with Japanese at all. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is basically rolling on the ground. I wouldn't even call it wrestling. It's grappling. That's what it is. It is grappling.
Very technical.
Very technical grappling, and I have not tried this so far. Yeah. Dale hard shit ain't good. LOL. Agree. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Hard to say. I'm not really. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Have I mentioned it? I just like watching YouTube in general. Different videos, content. I use YouTube as the informative platform as well. Because
Mike Israel is good.
Yeah, Mike Israel, and yeah, there's some. I used to watch a lot of the Andrew Huberman as well, and yeah, there's some more like a scientific people who are in the field, like more specialized in the things, and they kind of give an insight on the easier language for regular people. And since I'm a personal trainer, that information is quite valuable for me. So I like watching those kind of things, you know. Well, I don't know, who is your favorite? Well, everyone, write down who's your favorite YouTubers. The weather is nice and warm. It's very hot here in general, especially in the daytime. But in the city where we are at, because there are mountains around, it's always the wind, and yeah, it makes it more cool and nice. And what I'm eating is basically, it's some Vietnamese dish. It's a beef and the rice and some vegetables. That's what I like about the Vietnamese cuisine. It is quite healthy. It actually is. And fun fact, Vietnam is recognized as the skinniest nation in the world. What is the rate of obesity? Like 2 point something, 2.5%.
I think it's negligible.
Yeah, it was very tiny. Like I remember it was around 2%, maybe a little bit more, but that is tiny percent.
Well, I went from super heavyweight to light heavyweight since November, so like 35 pounds, 17 kilos, I think.
Hi, John. You're a boxer. Well, I believe that once you're a boxer, you're never a former boxer. Then, yes, I am. Though active boxing, I used to be in the juniors years ago, around 7 years ago. I was in the national team. I won the national Georgian championship. I had some camp training and stuff, but I didn't go further than that. Though I never stopped training, I always kept training and worked on technique and stuff, but now I'm training more. I'm back into boxing more because I'm trying to build it up back to the sparrings and see how it goes, and maybe try to compete again. How do I reduce my belly fat? Any suggestions? Calories in, calories out.
you can't spot reduce fat. You lose fat all over your body. Where like if you lose a kilo of body fat, it goes from everywhere.
Actually, I'm wondering, we have another mic. Do you want to just have it? No? Okay. But anyways, Chris is saying, if you didn't hear it, which is absolutely correct, you cannot just lose at a certain spot. As your body, your metabolism working generally throughout your body, and it is basically, you can do that through the calorie deficit.
Tell them the basic, like I told you. Get enough of protein, get good sleep, get exercise, and figure out your base metabolic rate, and then add your activities on top.
Yeah. Basically, that's it. I don't know if you heard. Tell me, guys, if you can hear his voice when he talks, so I don't have to repeat it necessarily. But anyways, yes, it's just keep your basic level of activity at the point. Eat non-processed food, high protein. Eat some fiber. Keep it balanced. Avoid some garbage like junk food and stuff, and sleep well. Correct. Fix your sleep. And I would recommend, if you really want to calorie track, just get the app. I'm using app named Chronometer. And it has even on the free version, it has it shows you all the macros and micros, and you can actually see that.
The whole thing is like, I would just say one thing: anyone who's trying to lose fat, like, stop listening to people that say there's some sort of magic thing. It's calories in, calories out.
Yeah, calories in, calories out.
Thermodynamics works for this. There are certain diets that might make you lose glycogen in your muscle storages, like keto diet and that kind of stuff. But like, if you want to lose fat, you have to use more calories than you consume.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that. It's very simple, but it's difficult to do.
Yeah.
But
it is.
Also, don't crash diet. Don't try to lose too much at one time. Try to aim for 0.5% to 1% of your total full body weight per week. And really think about this long term. Don't think you're going to do a plan for 3 months and then you're going to lose everything.
Yeah, I hope I hope you're hearing that. He's not very far, so the mics, you should capture it. But basically, aim for the long-term solution. They'll try to do crash diets, and don't fall for the traps that when people sell you some like a magic pill or something like that. It's when it comes to losing weight or gaining weight, it's calories in, calories out. It's rather calorie deficit or calorie surplus. And obviously you should do that with the certain adjustments, which is having your protein at the point, having your vitamins and minerals at point, and just having base level of activity, have a good sleep. So all of that kind of locks itself in the cycle and creates a positive outcome.
So if you go under your calorie maintenance by 100 calories a day in a year, you will burn 36,500 calories, which is approximately so 1 kilo of body fat is about 7,000 calories. So you're talking 5 kilos of body fat in the space of a year if you do it like that, 100 calories a day deficit.
Okay, but I think that's enough because there are other comments adding up. Cardi, get her heavy back, thank me later. Okay, well, we talked that much about how to do it, but this is like, well, that's part of the solution, because it is a part of increasing your base activity levels. What's a heavy back? Heavy back is basically a boxing heavy back that you can punch.
You were working on a heavy back earlier.
Yeah, punching bag, brother. I love that, like people having conversations themselves too. Follow her workouts. Thank you. I mean, I hope you might learn something from that too. Yeah, can hear. Okay, they could hear you.
Yeah,
that's great.
Sure.
Hello, Rochan, or sorry guys, some of your names are a little bit hard for me to pronounce. Eat less, move more, lose fat. kind of, but as I said, still you should not neglect protein, minerals, nutrients, because if you get depleted, if you're malnutrition, that is not good long term. Recently, Mr. Beast made a video on weight loss. I haven't seen it. I know who's Mr. Beast. I've seen some of his stuff, I guess. As I said, as long as he does not sell any bullshit, and if he really talks about, point out the calorie aspect of it, like as the main aspect, and then, talks about everything else around it, that should be fine. I've been gaining belly ever since I left non-veg a year back. Non-vegetarian. Sorry, you left non-vegetarian, so now you're vegetarian. Guys, let me just share my experience. I've been vegetarian 6 years of my life, and I really thought that there was something wrong with me. Like, I don't want to be, I don't want to tell anyone what to do or how to do it, but it's important to understand that protein is one of the important aspects, and bioavailable protein is one of the important parts of the dietary requirements for your body. So once you go vegetarian, vegan diet, I guess pescatarian diet might be the option, because you eat fish as well if you're from the country, or if you're just having fish available as a protein source, and eggs and stuff. But it's just better it's easier to keep all of those aspects, like protein, fiber, probiotics, healthy fats, and moderate amount of carbs. You need those. And micronutrients as well, obviously, the vitamins and minerals. It is essential. Hi. Thanks, guys. You're welcome. You're gorgeous. Thank you. Bros meme. Oh, hi. I used to learn boxing from you. Thank you. It's nice to hear that. So, what did you learn from me? What's your height? My height is 161 centimeters.
141.
Shut up. 161 centimeters and 5 feet and 2 inches in feet. Yeah, diet and good sleep over any workout. Yes, I would even put sleep before the diet, because yes, sleep is the first. Eat healthy, Black Crow. Eat healthy, exercise, have a good sleep pattern. I lost 30 kg in a year just doing that. It was extreme, but you can do it if you're consistent every single day. Well, if you lose 30 kg in a year, it's actually quite long term. It's good. It's a good timing. So, and as you said, you just fix those essentials.
Yeah, it just means that you were consistent.
Yeah, you were consistent.
30 kilos in the air is completely sustainable as long as you do it very gradually.
Absolutely. So, good for you.
Oh, good job.
Good job. You're inspiring me to do live. Thank you. Well, you know what? I guess in many live streams there are a lot of, as you were mentioning before, like cowards and like a lot of nasty comments. But look at you guys. They're like, so community gathered here, helping each other and sharing the pointers and sharing their experiences. I think this is what we can do as human beings. It is possible for everyone, with considering that we have different backgrounds, we're from different parts of the world, but we can just be really productive, helpful, and respectful to each other. That's called basic human decency. Can you get taller after 20? I don't. Look at me. I don't have an answer for that question. Let's ask Chris. I think you're still growing. I'm joking.
Your growth plates usually are fastened by the time you're born. Usually. There are some people with certain conditions that can grow continuously, but I think for most people, they won't actually get taller after 20. They will actually get gradually shorter because the spine decompresses and all this kind of stuff. I know I'm shorter. After my crash, I lost a centimeter to my height.
Well, I know there are certain type of disorders so that are related with the an increased secretion of the growth hormone, and it is not fun. That's not the way you want to grow up for sure. So, yeah, I don't really have that many insights on that topic. No, but I learned from experience you can get wider after 20. Yeah, there is also possibility to have a better and better sense of humor after your past teenage years. So that's great. Have I ever been to India? Yes, I've been. It was in the last year. We traveled to India for a month, and we've been in Mumbai, then Goa, Amritsar, Haridwar, Rishikesh, and Delhi. This is where we ended and flew back to Georgia. You both should give us sparring video. You mean me and that guy? I think we're way out of each other's weight classes. For example, just a funny thing. I showed him this exercise when you press on each other's shoulders, come closer to the clinch, and then you push each other. Right? So there is an exercise, a drill in boxing. And I just wanted to show him, so we did that, and he just pushed me, and I like almost fucking flipped. So no, thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Though I hold pads for him, I can do that. I remember names. Yeah, no, absolutely. Because every place was very unique and gave an amazing experience, So I especially liked Goa and Rishikesh because those two were more closer to the nature. Goa, I was surprised with the beach was beautiful and clean and nice. And Rishikesh was beautiful. The Ganga River was blue and clean, and the Himalayan, like the end of the Himalayan mountains in that area, it was very nice. Who would win? Take a guess. Did the pollution bother me? I mean, in Mumbai and Delhi, yes, it was very heavy and hot as well. But the rest places, Amritsar, I guess we had the pollution too, but because it was cooler, I didn't really feel that much. Rishikesh was also quite nice, and as I said, Goa was also good. There's technically one way you can get taller after 21. Astronauts grow an inch or two taller living in space for long. Sad part is you lose the extra weight when you're back on the Earth. Where I guess their spine is just decompressing. That is one of the reasons, maybe. So because the gravity is not affecting them most of the times.
I would say anyone that's insecure about their height, the first thing you can start doing is fixing your posture.
Ah, that's a good tip. Anyone who's insecure about their height, one of the real things and practical things to do is posture. Yeah, that's true, because even now, like you see, I'm like, I tend to curl up sometimes, and when I straight up, I'm like even sitting in sitting position. I'm ending up to
Build
be
up
taller.
your shoulders, get a little bit of more of a V taper on your body so you also look taller.
Yeah.
And street strategies about how to dress and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. There are ways to work around those things. You know, height is one of the things you cannot necessarily control. Except you can wear some, you know, maybe some shoes that makes it, but those are more, you're feeding your insecurity. Instead, it's just better to focus on the things you can control, which is your body shape, your fitness, your posture, and you know, your education, your financial success, etc., your charisma and social skills with the people. So yeah, those things you can control. Do I meditate? I don't meditate in the sense of meditating, just sitting and, you know, doing a meditating practice. But I think I meditate throughout the day when I meditate when I walk, and I like to take long walks just for the sake of that sense of getting into the flow state. And whenever I create something, if I draw or if I create something, whatever drops me into the flow state, I consider a meditation for myself because I'm right in the moment. Nothing else is distracting me. See you later. Have a good day or good night. See ya Latif. What does that mean?
It's the name of the guy that just applied.
Oh, okay. See ya Latif. Sorry, I just read it completely in another way. Right. Yeah. See ya Latif. What's your tattoo say? Okay, so it doesn't say anything. It just shows a woman, a warrior type of woman with the warrior makeup, a dragon. So it's a Japanese thing, but it's not exactly Japanese style. And katana, and that's the dragon's tail. So according to Chinese calendar, I'm born on the Iron Dragon year, which is, I mean, it's cool, you know, when you say I was born at the year of the Iron Dragon, you know. So yeah, dragon is associated with that, and this is kind of, you know, it's the same identity, just in the two forms. And katana was just my tattoo master was like, oh, katana would look great, so let's just add it up. So that's what we did. On your heights, fellas, I'm short to only 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. I don't think it's necessarily short. I think it's more like a middle height. Yes, there are taller people, but come on. And here is a life hack. Depends which country. Come to the Southeast Asia and all of a sudden you are way taller.
Even your average height in this country.
Yeah, even my average height, I'm considered to be a taller woman here. What is my month of birth? 6th of May. 6th of May. If you're gonna ask about zodiac, I'm Taurus. No, not November. You thought I was a Scorpio or something. No, I'm not. Oh, Sagittarius. No. May I ask why? Are we both from Georgia? I'm from Georgia. Chris is from Norway. Basically, he's a Viking and I'm a Caucasian princess. He's just laughing his ass at me.
pocket size.
You're having your dinner. Enjoy, Tripta. Composed, calm, smart, and friendly. Are Sagittarius like that? I thought Sagittarius were more like creative, quite explosive and eccentric. Maybe I'm wrong. I think Tauruses are quite chill though. They're chill and they're quite grounded, and you know, they're family people. They're calm. They can be lazy sometimes, but okay. If we're talking about zodiac and stuff, you know, there is like your map. So it's not only the sign; it's like the other aspects of it. So sometimes you have planets in some other signs, and my moon is in the what was the zodiac name for twins? Pisces. Anyway, so those are two like radical opposites, and that's why I found myself that I'm not necessarily fully having the traits of the classic Taurus. So yeah, those things. Don't ask me where I know from. It's my teenage years when I was, you know, choosing friends and crushes through their zodiac history and stuff. So that's how I know those things. I would like to join you guys. If you're in Southeast Asia, we're. I think the best place to join us is in the gym. That's where we spend a lot of time. So whenever we're gonna travel, whenever we are in whichever gym, you can come there. Do I have any goals? It's fun. Like, sorry, it's a funny question. It's like, oh, do you have goals? No, I don't. I'm just killing my time. I'm joking. I actually have quite a lot of goals. I have quite big goals in my life, and everything I'm doing is just it's just a part of it. You know, it's just a breaks for my bigger goals. My bigger goals is to be able to help a lot of people. And when I say helping a lot of people, you know, through spreading the message, through being able to work with a lot of people, etc. So that's one of the reasons I have YouTube. That's one of the reasons I'm already working for years with as the personal trainer with personal clients, and that's why I like building communities and you know, engaging with people. So yeah, I think that's my not even goal, that's my a purpose. I was born for this. That's what I think. Take you for a ride. With a ride, we fly. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? In 10 years' time, you know, having things. Okay. All good? Okay. So in 10 years, having things set up financially, first of all, so we can make a family, have kids, hopefully. And, you know, by the time before that, we work a lot on ourselves. We work on the people who we're dealing with and we're surrounding ourselves with, because we want to create the community where our kids and our friends' kids and just the future generation can thrive and can be raised in a healthy environment. And yeah, that's one of the things I would like to promote as well. So yeah, in the 10 years, that's where we would be. But you know, on the journey, on the way, hopefully my YouTube channel is gonna be bigger, and I'm gonna have a better, bigger following. Hopefully, I'm gonna actually make it back on the ring and finally sprint 12 seconds on 100 meters that I'm still aiming for. You know, those kind of things. It's kind of, as I said, it's more like a side quest, though they're still important to me. But essential picture is the community, the unity, and the family, and the chain of success that we create. Take care, guys. We'll catch up with you later. Great chatting with you. Thank you very much. It's been lovely to talk to you, and you enjoy your day as well. Do you like giving money to beggars? You know, I would prefer to go to the charity, because when you go to the charity, to the orphan home or to any other place, you know that you're actually helping someone. So the thing is, for example, in Georgia, you might have a beggar in the street, and we had this situation. He was like, he acted like paralyzed, and he came like, you know, asking for money, and we gave him money, and then the second he just passed like 10 meters, and he just started walking regular, crossing the road. So, like where I come from, a lot of people manipulate those things, you know, and they lie, and essentially you're not helping anyone. You're just getting lied to, and yeah, I mean they actually might be quite well off. So yeah, if you really want to help people in need, I think organizing like a charity thing and like go do those things for the people in need is a better way to do it. El Alicpero. I love. Okay. Good for you. When you're famous with 10 million subscribers, don't forget us. Well, the good thing is I have very good memory when it comes to general faces. I can see someone's face and remember, like, you know, in a long time after. But Black Crow, I will definitely not gonna forget this name. Azerbaijan. Hi to Azerbaijan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, neighbors. Azerbaijan is a neighbor to Georgia from the southeast part. It's my second stream on YouTube, and the experience with chatting with you guys has been very positive. I think we managed to bring the best out of each other. Don't you think so? Siblings. I have two sisters. One, the youngest one, is a half sister, and I'm the oldest sibling in the family. So, as I said, I have two sisters younger than me. I'm the responsible one. Posture. You know, that's actually what Chris taught me. When you feel a little bit off, apart from many other things you can do, one of the things is stand like this in the Superman pose. Spread your feet in the wider stance and just stand like this a little bit. It's basically giving a signal to your brain that you are a winner. So keep your posture up. I've heard that the oldest child is the smartest. I think they're street smart. They have to be. Because they have to grow up faster. They have to, especially if they have to take care of the things from their early age. Yeah, they have to become smart. Can confirm as the eldest child, we are the smartest. Well, since you're confirming, I don't have to be shy anymore. So yeah, we are the smartest.
Well, you're the first one in your family to speak English.
Yeah, that's true. I'm the first person in my family to speak English. I learned. I studied English when it was a pandemic in 2020. So basically, they shut down everything, and I just had to. I just had to rethink a lot of things in my life and just make choices. And that was one of the things I thought, what would be the biggest investment in my life that would open a lot of doors for me. And this is how I ended up learning English. I committed around 3 months, literally learning advanced vocabulary. This is how I googled it, advanced vocabulary. And yeah, this is how I learned. And then I got the job offer where I had to learn. I had to know English to work with expats in the expat community. And yeah, basically this is how I practice it further down the line, and I'm at the point that I actually can stream and communicate in English with you guys. And the youngest child are the smart ass ones. What about the middle ones? Are they forgotten? Enjoy your meal. Thank you very much. Do you think the music is a little bit too loud? Your English is fantastic. Thank you. As I said, it's a matter of practice. We all know here, English is not most of our first language, but you know, we know how important it is to know English. Just wondering. Sweetie, can you ask them to decrease the music a little bit if it's possible? I think she's there. No? Okay. I'm gonna.
That's a good comment. That's actually a smart comment. Yeah, might use it, but you get copyright claims.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to point it out. Thank you, Crypto. So, what shall we do about it? Should we just keep moving, or?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's really going to be an issue.
Okay. We'll see. We'll just try it out.
You're not even monetized yet, so it doesn't really matter at this point.
Not yet. I love English music. I love English music too. Oh, good topic. What is your favorite music, guys? What genres, bands, singers, etc.? I am into rock music, classic rock, hard rock, metal, like heavy metal and stuff. Some jazz, blues, like those kind of genres.
Well, you can tell them tomorrow you're going to be singing anyway on live. So.
Yeah, and tomorrow I'm hosting the karaoke night, which I do as the side hustle here in Vietnam, in the bar called the Red Buffalo. it is very American style bar, so it's always a lot of international people, and it is always fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream it tomorrow the whole night. We'll see how it goes. But I also sing. I usually warm it up and I sing in between. I just control also that there are not too many people singing in the same language, because they usually, a lot of people sing in Vietnamese, in Russian, in English, so I mix it up. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran, I think he's quite humble guy and very talented.
Super talented.
Yeah.
There's a very cool video of him online showing how bad he was at singing
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah, and like that he's not embarrassed to share that. This says a lot about his personality. So I like Ed Sheeran, even though it's not that much of the genre I like, but him specifically, I find his music very good and his personality as well.
Yeah, it's a great personality. Really seems like a good job drawing that guy.
Yeah. Pretty much all over the place. If the music is good, it's good, whatever genre it is. I agree. I also like mixes. I like classic music and opera with a mix with the rock music and metal. This is something that I really enjoy. So those kind of areas and opera, like rock operas and metal operas. Linkin Park, AC/DC. I sing AC/DC songs, like I sing Highway to Hell, for example. So my singing style is also, I'm leaning towards that, just more of the, how you call that, crispy voice? The breaks on the higher notes and
Join the
deep.
stream tomorrow. They can.
Yeah, just join the stream. You know, it's not only about boxing and training. You know, it's about just having fun and doing some art and music. So definitely join for the stream tomorrow. I'll actually, after I finish this stream, as Tripto advised me, I'll make it like at least 12 hours before the announcement. So I'll prepare the live so you can join in tomorrow. You sing too? Yes, I do. I sing. You can find out about it tomorrow.
You do actually have quite a lot of your songs.
Yeah, I have some videos. I mean, some of them, I'm practicing. I wouldn't call myself a perfect vocalist, though I took this job for, the main reason was to actually practice my vocal control. And because my voice is a little bit specific, I have quite a big range, and I have, those crisps in my voice, especially on the higher notes, that allows me to sing certain rock songs. I'm still trying to, like with the training, do it smart way. Use my diaphragm, use my body position and enough oxygen to get the note I need without pushing on my vocal cords too hard. So I've been getting better and better in it since I've been practicing about it this time, What did you like the most about India? What I liked the most was it's surreal experience. It's nothing like anywhere in the world. And even though there is a big segregation, anything lower than probably lower middle class are not doing great maybe, and they're like, those the caste system is still there. But what I found is that they coexist together. It's not segregated into and the infrastructure level, so it's not like the areas. I just noticed that we were visiting our friends in Mumbai, and they're quite wealthy. And just coming down from there was this temple, and there were people just living in their tents there. And like a lot of people go to the same temples for listen to the mantras and some some prayers, and then they come out and there is this positive vibe. Like you can feel that in India. And even like how they celebrate death. It's not that much of mourning. It's more about celebrating the new beginning. That because you believe in the reincarnation, right? So it's about the cycle, and it's just let it go and celebrating the life and death as something that is. Both are the same, the different sides of the same coin, and I like that vibe, honestly. That was something that I really loved about India. If you decide to come to Azerbaijan, I will meet you. Well, I'm gonna come. I'm traveling with my husband, so if you're gonna meet me, you're gonna meet him too. So. Name some Hindu gods. Shiva. Shiva, the god of destruction and I think rebirth or something. Sorry, I don't remember names exactly more than that, but you said one god and I named it. And Ganesh, Shiva's son, the elephant hat, Ganesh. I found very interesting that our friends who are Jains, they're not even Hindus, but they acknowledge Ganesh, and they had Ganesh statues in their home. Yes, that's right. Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. It's like the head gods, right? Hopefully I can catch your stream tomorrow. Got to go. Take care and happy streams. Well, yeah, definitely welcome to join. Thank you very much. Just go ahead and enjoy your day, and yeah, see you guys later. I mean, I'm not going yet, but I'm probably gonna do soon. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes now, so it's been quite long stream now. Okay, no, it's good. But yeah, definitely cooled down after training now. I wish I would do more, but just the timing wise, I forgot the gym was closing at 9 instead of 10. Though sometimes we stay longer because it depends. Sometimes they just stay longer.
Yeah, sometimes the guys finish their work day with weight training and that kind of stuff, and stay open a little bit longer.
Yeah. I'll teach you the Lezginka dance part. Lezginka. Well, I'll teach you Georgian dance then. Anthony. Hi, Anthony. UK. How you doing? Okay, so hope you're not asking my name. Or, oh, sorry, I'm known as the Red Hat Diaries here, right? So my name is Diana, like a princess. Every time I think about it, I forget that my name is not written. I think it's written somewhere in the channel, but it's not on the, it's not that visible. Yes, Diana. That's correct. What time is it?
10:44.
10:44. Okay. What do you think about? Oh, it's 20% on my phone. It's gonna get. Yeah, I'm almost used my charge. I'm going to try to stay 15 more minutes to round it up to 3 hours of streaming. And okay, Anthony's asking question. Just had a little nosy at your channel and your back work. Love it. I've stopped. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I've been working hard consistently. So, tell us a little bit more about yourself. What do you do? Are you training? Are you into boxing specifically or something else? Make lifestyle vlogs. I'll try, okay?
Isn't that kind of what you're doing? You're making some training videos, some...
No, what he means is basically the videos. So like, let's say I show the day of my life and I have the voiceover. I tried some stuff. I did a couple of those. It also, you would, I mean, there are long versions that you would make on YouTube, which is more talking. And part of it is making a voiceover, and shorter ones is basically just a minute. You just feed everything in a minute and do the same. As I said, I'll try. I did a little bit before, but time-wise and to be able to be consistent. Right now, it just works better the way I do. But as I said, I'll try my best to do it, consider it and do it. Okay. It's better if you can talk in the moment. Gotcha. Yeah, we're getting checked now. I just love rice. I really do.
Hey.
Sorry? Do you have any camera? No. I just got, we just upgraded our phones. The phone I'm recording with now is Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, which has quite a good camera. Now I'm using front camera, which is alright, but another camera is, the main camera is way better. So yeah, right now that's my own tool. Great to hear that. I came here, came to that point, basically with the worst camera. I definitely had a worry about it, that, oh, my camera is not good enough. But Mr. Just do it right now told me that just do it, basically. And essentially, obviously, it's always better to have a better quality content, but there is nothing wrong from starting where you're at, unless it's very bad. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it with a broken phone or something.
I think just getting things started and doing something, even if you're extremely limited with finances or whatever, use whatever you have available and take it from there. There's no point in stressing too much over those kind of things. I mean, everybody's on their own journey and everybody has their own limitations. Some people have a lot more money and can afford that kind of stuff, and it's like, if you want to do something, just go for it straight off the bat. It's like, we know many people, we all know many people that have been in much worse situations with a lot less and managed to make a success out of their life. So yeah,
So that's why, imagine having a personality like that next to you. I mean, he gives me the biggest motivation to do things. Even when I'm hesitant with some sort of steps in my life, I have a real support. So yeah, it's about just starting, you know? And then further down the line, gradually upgrading it. There is different type of content in social media, but there is also very few real people, I think. There is very little authenticity. So yeah, I think it's possible to start from the maybe less video quality, but with good ideas and good message. It depends which kind of content, obviously, but so far it's working for me. Try to record some interactions in your vlogs. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's another thing I need to really start doing. I just don't like bothering people, and I'm sometimes shy, but that's something we've been talking about, and I'm gonna just get myself together and I'll start doing that. And as it always happens with me, once I start doing something, I get comfortable with it, I do it. So that's one of the next steps. I appreciate you giving me all these pointers. Posture. Don't forget about the posture. Superman. Hiding my wings? Up. I'm not really good. I'm not good at bodybuilding posing, but how did I do that? Like something. Yeah, anyways. I'm just messing around now. But yeah, guys, I appreciate today all of your engagement and conversations, and who subscribed to me. Thank you for that as well. My phone is dying; it's gonna die off soon, so I'm just gonna finish the stream now and say bye to all of you. Thank you very much for being here and engaging with me one more time. Okay, bye-bye.